Throwing ass on the gram, getting laughs at the stand. Only she can, only Feehans. It's only Feehans.
Like Nicole's dressed like an undercover cop.
She is. She steals one thing every time she comes here, and she thinks I don't know.
Are you meeting Jack Nicholson in a porn theater after this?
We really can't start this narrative of me stealing things from you because people already think that I want to fuck Kerryn.
They do?
Yeah, this is like a consistent thing that's happening.
Oh, well, that's just their fantasy, Nicole. I mean,
Why
obviously.
wouldn't it be?
I know. I mean, God, it's not a far.
This is
far
interesting
throw.
for me.
What?
I just realized how interesting this is because this is like I'm walking by. I'm like hanging out with an ex, but I'm totally okay with it. You know,
because you and Nicole broke up.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I'm like, oh, I remember when you used to set up cameras for me.
And then you left me for Chris.
Huh?
What?
And you left me for Chris.
No, first it was for Barstool, but then they left me.
Wait, really?
And then it was a mutual decision on all parties' parts
Kerryn,
because
your
we all divested.
Your career is pretty fascinating.
It's a nightmare,
Now that I
Kerryn.
think about but you're always in the mix.
Yeah.
You're always, dude. You're
Yeah.
always in the fucking mix. You're always getting
I'm like
shit.
peanut
You're
butter
always,
in that way.
You're always right there. But wait, the Barstool thing isn't going on anymore? Dude.
No, it is, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll wait. I think they told me to wait though, so I'm gonna wait.
You
It is,
you
though.
know,
It's
Barstool
still-
tells you to wait. SD tells me to wait. She been working really hard. SD, do you think I could come back? I was like, I wish that the tears would show up on the email somewhere.
That would be nice if
You
somebody.
wait. I have others. Oh man, sorry. What were you gonna say?
I don't know.
Oh,
I like that. I wish the tears showed up on an email though.
Yeah.
I do wish that. I'm glad that it's not though. You ever send an email and you're like, man, I just wish I could just show what I feel in this email. I wish it was evident.
Every time I try to convey passion, I sound like a fucking loser.
For real. And then 2 weeks later, you're like, thank God I wrote that more on the business level of things and didn't write my first draft that read like I was blaming them for my dream not coming true.
Because that's what I want to say.
Yeah.
I know.
I want somebody to project on.
Yeah. Fuck this business, man.
It's the best. I like it.
Ups and downs.
Yeah.
It's it is not for the emotionally weak. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's somehow not, but it's all it attracts. Because I'm both emotionally weak and the most resilient person I've ever met.
I mean, maybe you are emotionally weak in your private time, but I don't see you like that. I see all
A brisk wind could give me the flu, but it'll take a lot to kill me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just we all kind of have these high highs, and then the next day can have a low.
The next day,
Yeah.
if you have staying power like that, more power to you. I can my joy is so it's glimpse.
Fleeting?
It's fleeting. And that's not with everything. Familial joy and all that stuff, that has some real actual
That's
soul
a
staying
constant.
power.
Yeah.
But career stuff, it's transactional entirely at this point.
Right.
You know, you have nuggets of why you still do it.
Yeah. I'm don't
You caught me on a bad day. I'm in traffic on the way here, just kind of arguing with a bunch of people that kind of exist, but not really. And they're all, presenting points only I would make against myself.
You're wild, Cannon.
Yeah. You ever have those days?
Yes.
Yeah, where you're just swinging on yourself.
Yeah.
Like you're just in a parking lot surrounded by versions of yourself and you're swinging on everybody.
Yeah. I've been completely lazy and disorganized as of late. And I just make excuses for myself as to why I can't reply to things and why I can't be more proactive and why I say I'm going to do things and then just pussy out and fail. All of this on the road stuff, having a dog, a 70-pound dog to take care of
I
too,
can't
is
believe you do
fucking
that.
with me. And I'm not gonna cry. I just had a little phlegm bubble or something.
No, I didn't think you had any possibility of emotion in that moment.
Wait, I'm what episode are we on? I've literally never cried. I mean, I guess people don't cry that often on podcasts.
No, I do.
Have you?
Yeah, I've cried a couple times on
Really?
podcasts for sure. It's one of those things of just having a pod on Gas Digital. I recounted like the entire story of my wife giving birth on Irish Goodbye. It's a storytelling podcast.
Right.
And parts of it were funny. Parts of it were just me like trying to whimper through a part. And just so many dudes were like, thought this was a comedy podcast, pussy. Like, cool, man, you had a kid, but Jesus Christ.
I know. That's like the same guys that like comment on my butt pics. I came here for the comedy. What is this? You have a butt? Yeah, we have butts butts and families. Like, we have lives. We're not just joke machines. Go follow Mark Normand.
I do like we do have butts and families.
We do.
Yeah.
Some of, I mean, I don't have a family.
Yeah, I no longer have a butt. I used to. I used to have a rump, dude. Bobby
I no
Kelly
longer
was
have
obsessed.
a family. No, I'm just kidding. Wait, what happened? Bobby
Kelly used to love my butt, hate my nipples. My nipples are an inch too low, according to him, and that's just something that'll never leave my brain.
What?
It's an insult that hit me so deeply that that's going to be banging around there for the rest of my days. But then I had some video of me jiggling my ass as a promo for some ill-conceived special taping, I'm sure. And Bobby used to pull it up on his podcast all the time and would love it. And I'm not that anymore. I'm deflated. I look like old chicken breast. It's tough.
Do you think it's because you're not like lifting weights and working?
No, I am though. I'm more so than ever.
Interesting. Where'd your glute meat go?
I don't know. Sometimes I think I have low T, but then I wake up with raging bones.
Erections, yeah.
Yeah,
I
every
knew
day.
I knew you were going to say.
My son.
I knew it wasn't going to be thoughts.
Weird transition, but my son will often dive into bed in the morning and hit my dick like it's a hydrant buried in snow.
Gotta hurt.
Like just fucking forehead to pole.
Ouch.
And but it does make me proud that it's still that consistent.
Yeah, I mean that's good. That's a sign of good health, I assume. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Teach him not to dive in shallow water. You're
not. you're like fit. Do you do cardio?
I do. So this is where I get real cuckish. I was lifting weights for a while and playing basketball, and then also getting hurt nonstop.
Fuck.
And now
That's expensive.
It's not expensive. It's just painful. Like it
me.
sucks. I'm just sitting there. And it hurts to hold a microphone up, the least physical job on earth. And I'm literally wincing in pain sometimes from turning my neck.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's brutal. So I've now switched to I'm moderately intermediate fasting, where I'm starting at 10 a.m., I'm stopping at 8 p.m.
Okay.
And then, which isn't a crazy strict window, it's just enough. I'm not eating too late.
Yeah.
And then I'm also doing a heavy calisthenic workout.
Nice.
With yoga.
I love it.
As well. So I'm doing like kettlebell and body weight stuff. This is so embarrassing, but and with also some yoga, but I got to tell you, I can move my neck.
Yeah, dude, your
side
mobility
to side. It's
is
getting a little better.
Your mobility is what's going to, just totally improve.
Well, and I'm swinging while I'm having sex. Like I finally have
your
a
hip
little
thrust, your pendulum.
I'm having that hip mobility
Good for
that I
you,
saw
buddy.
in the movie Soul Food.
Cannon's hips don't lie.
Yeah, now.
Yeah, I do. Like as we age, like mobility is like clutch. Like, yeah, you can just like pile on these muscles onto your frame, but if you can't move, you're of course gonna like hurt yourself and like be in pain and shit. So
I am excited though. Once I have a second child, once I conceive and once we have a second child, I'm going to go on testosterone.
I knew you were going to say that.
And then my entire outlook is going to change.
Get on it. They can't wait to get on the test.
Do you see men?
Yeah.
Do you see what's possible? Like, dude, you walk around Florida and you see 65-year-old dudes with formerly professional athlete bodies.
Right.
Like, certainly not now. Now they're fine-tuned, just complete animals where you can't, they're unreal. But like, say in the 80s or 70s, all these guys it now look like they could have played back then.
Right. I mean, and it seems safe to use, right? If everybody's doing it. I don't know. Like some
the
stuff.
classic bar for we should all jump in.
Everybody's doing it.
Everybody's doing it.
Or at least like I think healthy, educated guys are doing it. So I mean, I think it's got to be okay. I don't know Ooh, penis.
Oh, look at that.
I'm a 10-year-old. Penis. Yeah, for women, I think like it's estrogen therapy is starting to be a thing. They never cared about us. Like once we hit menopause, they would do like 2 studies and be like, I don't know, we don't know. What should we do for them? Just let them rot and become barren.
But now that men want to bang later in life, and also potentially don't want to get rid of you, they, they're like, all right, let's see if you can at least remain moist.
That's like, and Naomi Watts. Do you know Naomi Watts?
Yeah,
she's married to Billy Crudup. She's like, she's probably like 52, maybe 55, but she's all still fuckable, right?
Yeah,
and all like she's got like a moist campaign going on, like on her social media and like companies that she's working with. She's like a
4th day in the fridge avocado.
You are so fucking mean. She's beautiful. Yeah. How old is she, Nicole?
I mean, I'd throw my wife in a shark's mouth just to have 1 minute with her. Are you kidding? She's beautiful. Unreal.
You have so many sentences.
Well, that's why I'm distracting you from the lack of jokes.
Wait, sorry. How old is she? 55? She looks fucking incredible. And she's not doing this weird like Madonna, Kathy Griffin, all these other people like that are just yanking their face up to the sky and then blowing it up with filler so you can't tell what the original features were.
No, you know who I think actually opened the gates with the possibility of people doing that? Jennifer Connelly in Maverick.
Wait.
Because she doesn't look she doesn't look like she just ate seafood and is deathly allergic.
No.
She looks like a human being.
Yes.
I mean, she's like obviously top level genetics out the wazoo. Nobody could possibly look that good.
God, I love her.
But she looks like
That's
a human
her
being. Yeah, she doesn't look like a fucking Anunnaki alien. She
Correct.
looks like a human being.
You're right. A beautiful one who has like resources to get laser facials and like lymphatic drainage massages every day to make her look sculpted and young and beautiful.
Yeah. I used to see her in Brooklyn all the time. She has a glow.
I bet.
It's one of those things. Yeah. Like one of those floating aliens from Mars Attacks.
Yeah.
She like doesn't take steps. She doesn't lumber. It's all just even shoulder motions.
Paul Bettany, still married.
Yeah. One of the visions from Beautiful Mind.
Yeah. Man.
And also weird casting in Da Vinci Code. He was the guy that was like the crazy Catholic that like put a dog collar around his fucking calf and would whip himself and shove a broken I don't know, light bulb up his ass or something.
Right.
Weird casting.
Yeah, that
guy was supposed to be huge.
Paul Bettany's great.
You like him?
Yeah.
Do you find him attractive?
Yeah. Not in this like picture, but in other ones. And I just think I love hearing about a long-lasting couple in Hollywood.
How long have they been together? Since that movie.
What movie?
They must have met on that movie, A Beautiful Mind.
Oh yeah,
she was also in that.
Right. Who else? Who was the guy in it?
Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe. That came on the other day, and I was like, I can't commit to this psychological warfare right now. Wait, since 2003?
Wow,
that's a long time.
21 years.
21 years. Anyway, what's new, Mike?
I don't know. I'm just kind of hanging on by a thread for the most part, but also
you're working
powering
so
through
much.
with purpose.
You're working so much. You know?
No, I think that's part of it, right?
Yeah.
I think that's part of it. It was weird. The other day I had this moment where I was like, I couldn't have filled my day with more things.
Right.
And between both family and career stuff and husband stuff, like all juggling, actually executing and getting a schedule done, and I couldn't feel less accomplished at the end of the day.
It's weird, right? If you still have that like underlying anxiety of like, where's my thing? I want my thing. Where's my money? Like,
where's my money? That's where it is. Yeah. I wish there was a guy. I won't be satisfied until I have some sort of like hologram or real man that I can put on the ground and scream, "Where's my money?" while throwing vicious overhand rights into his chops. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how wealthy and powerful I'd like to be. The old David Miscavige.
I do too. I want to just have somebody doing every menial task for me, every little thing that I don't want to do. I want to be done. Yeah. And I just want to it's so hard to succeed at comedy. there's so many pockets of it. Like,
Yeah.
there's so many areas for you to like feel like less than at.
Yeah, I think I'm trying to broaden this conversation, not for this podcast, but just in general in my own head, because I often just get bogged down with the specificity of stand-up and how all this shit, but I actually think it applies to almost every single job.
It should, right? It must.
I don't think, because I think especially now with kind of like how people are treating jobs almost like free agency, and every position is like it's a contract year and you're more or less trying to leverage it into another bigger thing somewhere else.
Yeah.
That's
everybody's-
exactly what stand-up is. That's what pro sports is. Like it all kind of, it has become more or less strategically the same shit.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying so dumb?
I like it. I think the edible hit perfectly.
Okay.
I think it got you just
It's not
in
even
time.
that. That's actually that's just a real thought though. That's it, because I've been thinking about it, and
Well, I think you're right when it's like people are doing the shit that they have to do, right? But everybody also has the impulse to like do something else and something extra, something meaningful, something to make them stand out.
yeah.
You know? Even like I think of my sister, like she's a fucking science teacher. That's hard enough. That's a hard job. But she's also like the head of her union,
Right.
you know, like she's a mom. Like everybody is just like doing so much. Oh, my whole family found out they have a snow day tomorrow. My whole family, they're all teachers.
Yeah.
And the family group chat is lit right now. They are so happy.
They're getting hammered.
But they might. They're just so happy to like have a day off. It's a grind.
So what is that human thing though? So because what is that impulse to then do all those things, which is great. Like she's hustling, she's working hard, she's trying to, like, we're all finding purpose, I guess.
Yes.
But everybody, like the overlying message that we've almost gotten from everybody who's technically quote unquote made it
Successful.
is that this isn't what makes you happy.
Right.
This doesn't
once
fulfill
they get
you.
there though. But once
right.
they're in a position where they can kick back and that's the only thing they really need to focus
Yes.
on.
Yes.
Technically.
Right.
If they reach that pinnacle of success.
Yeah.
But even at that
But doesn't
pinnacle,
that ultimately depress you? that we're heading towards an empty treat.
I
Like
don't
just
know.
this thing, our dreams come true. We get up there and it's like, I'm still me.
But there's still
Damn, man.
even at that level, there's still like I saw Adele like make a speech recently and people were like, you know, she's like, oh, you've only put out 4 albums or something. And like somebody said that. I was like, 4? That's a lot of albums. I mean, how many? I don't have any albums.
Right.
And then she
Well,
goes on.
classics.
She goes on to say, like, some people don't know this about me, but like, I have an 11-year-old kid. And she's like, yeah, I probably could have made more music, but I wouldn't have been as good of a mom.
Yeah.
Like, that's just the truth of it. So
Right.
it's
your dog chewing
it's,
that.
yeah, I'm like, it's
is
what is
hurting
what is
my
she
teeth.
chewing? Is it a bone?
Yeah, it's or it's a human dick.
Mabel. She's sorry. She's just really happy.
No, it's perfectly fine. I don't mind it.
Okay.
I'm just saying that sound, it made me feel like I chipped my teeth.
Yeah.
My teeth.
Yeah.
I went to the dentist today.
Oh, how'd it go?
Good. It was my son's first dentist appointment
Oh,
too.
how'd he do?
He handled it far better than I. He's an alpha man. I've recognized that I'm doing a good job at not showing him my anxieties about
Good.
this and not projecting it onto him.
Good for you.
I'm not like saying what a nightmare this is
Right,
that we're
right,
going, even
right.
though I'm feeling it the whole
Wow,
fucking
I
way.
would. Dude,
Yeah.
if like crazy Aunt Kerryn came for the ride, I'm like, this is gonna suck. You know what they're gonna do to us in there? I hate the
Yeah.
dentist.
Oh, there's people that definitely give my son the dollops of reality that he's going to need.
You can keep
but-
away from comics as much as you can.
But yeah. That's
Well,
why. Yeah, come to the
sorry,
cellar
man.
for the Super Bowl. Bring
Sorry,
your
man.
son.
I'm a truth teller. I can't help it. Like around the 6-year-old, shut up. Shut up.
I'm a truth teller. Yeah, little boy.
But that's really good. That's like you have to be so mindful of all that shit, so cognizant of like,
Yeah.
because they just pick up on everything you do. I assume.
For sure. But also, I mean, once I was in that chair, I really recognized I used to do this too, and I didn't realize. I just realized it might be misogyny. But when I was in the front seat of my mom's car as a kid, I would often like just realize like, oh, I've been clenched for like 20 minutes.
Wow.
Did you ever do that? Like just release your body sometime? You're like, I've just been fucking
still do it now.
locked. Yeah, I do that. I used to do it all the
neck
time.
and my shoulders. Like sometimes when I'm a lot of times when I'm getting my nails done, it's just like when a woman just like starts touching and like caressing my hands, my shoulders go. I'm like, why? And so I have to like actively like put them back down.
I was just afraid of my mom being a bad driver.
Were you?
I guess, but then now it's the same exact feeling
At
in the dentist.
Like,
yeah.
this bitch is gonna drop this down my throat.
I'm literally just like,
she's an idiot.
Yeah, she's goddamn it, get a man in my mouth right now.
Oh man, I need a man in my mouth right now.
Do you have that fear?
I just wanted to say that.
Are you fearful of the dentist any kind of?
I associate the dentist with like some of the most severe pain I've ever been in my life. So yeah, I have pretty bad PTSD about.
Have you ever chipped a tooth?
No. Somehow no. Or if I did, I did it when I was drunk and didn't.
Right. Well, and then you just got it fixed also when you were drunk.
I mean, yeah. Hey. Never chipped a tooth. I have too many teeth. And they like pulled some out when I was young.
Like a shark?
Yeah, like overcrowded for my small mouth. I had a palate expander as a child. I used to do a joke. I'm like, they know she's gonna like black eyes. Crack that thing open. But I
remember that joke.
That one?
Yeah, I think I do.
So they like had to turn a key and open my mouth. So like always just pain like associated with that. And then like this was an apparatus that you would turn to it slowly like widen the roof of my mouth.
Yeah.
But even then, they pull out teeth. So even as an adult, I've had teeth extracted because they'll be like way back there. They're like, "Oh, that's infected." I'm like, "Well, I can't.
Whoa.
I can't even get a toothbrush back there. I don't know what you want me to do."
Did you have them like in the middle of your roof, like you're like farming
not the middle of my
teeth?
roof, just like so far back into my jaw that
that's like the hills have eyes shit.
So painful.
That's crazy.
I just had that my palate expander. That's my palate expander. That thing hurt. Dude.
Oh, when they had to like turn the key in the middle, right?
Yeah.
What a nightmare, man.
Yeah.
That's tough.
So yeah,
I feel like, I mean, teeth trauma or whatever, that has to be pretty consistent across the board. That's got to be. I assume a lot of people have that shit.
I would hope so.
Because I chipped my tooth. That's like my thing.
Was it really painful? Is it like nerves?
It was painful. It was humiliating, which I think was the big.
Not for Stavros Halkias. He could just walk around toothless for months.
Yeah, he really owned it in a way that I admire.
You and Emma Willman, though, both a little humble. wait, when did yours happen?
Mine was in 7th grade, though. So I was like, I had like
Instagram.
6 hairs on my dick. My fucking voice was going. I didn't know, I smelled. It was weird. So it was like the weirdest transitional time of my life. I couldn't have less confidence. Besides
thing.
now, but
you poor thing.
But I was. I also was like, I've always had this like weird thing where I've both been insecure and wildly self-righteous and confident.
Good.
Like, it's so weird. So I was early to the gym after school, and there was a bunch of kids knocking on the door, and I was the only one in the gym. I walked to the door. It was my buddy. I was like, "Oh, fuck you. You can't come in," doing all that stuff. Finally, I like put my mouth to the window of the door and did that thing where you blow on it and your mouth expands and they can like see down your esophagus.
Yes.
And my friend goes, boom, and punches the window.
Why?
And the window just
would he do that?
shattered the fucking front half of my tooth. Dude, I fell back like it was almost a stunt in a movie, like you're being pulled by cables.
You didn't get glass down your throat, slice your neck open. You're
break.
lucky you didn't die.
The glass didn't break.
It was in one piece.
It was like a plexiglass insert.
Oh, so it was just the force of his fist?
It just hit against my tooth, and I remember touching my tooth with my tongue, and my tooth disintegrated on the tip of my tongue. Like the sands of time turned into a little bump of cocaine on the tip of my tongue. It was fucking atrocious.
That
I'm right back there right now.
Fucking painful.
Yeah, it was awful.
Very fucking painful.
And then I played a basketball game.
I don't need you, Mabel. I know it sounds like I'm upset, but I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
Go lay down.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you think I was hurting?
Loves you, Michael.
Yeah,
she would go
like this
anywhere
dog,
with
too.
you.
So then I called my mom. She screamed at me instead of had any empathy.
That's what my mom would do.
Yeah.
Well, what were you doing? Why did that happen?
100%.
Did you tease him? Did you start it, Kerryn?
My mom would have blamed my outfit if I got, But
my mom did. I used to fucking my mom would always accuse me of showing off.
Oh, yeah.
in front
Yeah.
of like my brother's friends.
Oh, yeah.
And like she was right. I totally was. But
That's so fun. That's such an Irish woman thing,
but
though.
yeah, but when you're are you
Oh,
okay?
my balls.
Did she get your ball? Oh my
Oh.
god. Oh my god, Mabel. Can we talk about this?
Wow.
Mabel. Mabes. Are you okay? What's going on? Are you choking on a bone or something?
Choking? Have some water, Mabel. If your dog dies on the podcast, I'm gonna be bummed out.
Mabel might die. Nah, I don't know. What do you think, Nicole?
Well, I just told you to. I just looked up dog CPR the other day for the first time just
Yeah.
because it was one of those things. Actually, I saw Mike the Situation's son choking. Did you guys see that video?
No.
And his son, I don't know if they have a camera in their house or what, but somebody posted online where his son was choking on, of course, he said it was like gnocchi, had to specify.
Uh-huh.
And they used that life-saving device, you know, that sucky
Narcan?
thing. No,
Oh.
like the sucky choking thing for
Oh,
kids.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
then it made me panic. And then I was like, I should look up how to do dog CPR because that's just one of those things that I'm going to have to look up at the last moment. It's going to be a problem. But I'm fully equipped with my YouTube knowledge. So
Is she showing signs of choking right now?
she doesn't seem like distressed, but because she's a big girl, all we would have to do is pick up her back legs.
Yeah.
So she's like tilted or give her like a little Heimlich moment.
Yeah. I thought it was maybe just something like lodged and like I was
Yeah.
just trying to work it out for her. She went right back to
Yeah,
chewing
she
that
doesn't
bone.
seem too bothered.
You're a ham. She's an attention-seeking bitch. Mabel. She's fine.
Do you think she had that before she got here? Or?
What? Hey. Your face. Do you think perhaps it's
My
you?
ear flops over.
She stayed with my neighbor while I was in Austin this weekend at the Comedy Mothership.
How was that?
It's fun. You been there?
Mm-mm.
No?
No.
You would absolutely kill everywhere in that place, both stages. You would have a great time. All the
Nice.
shows are awesome. They're always sold out, and the people love comedy. It's so fun.
That's awesome.
I opened for Joe List, our friend Joe List.
Joseph?
Yes. So it was him and Sarah, and they brought Marty. I had a great weekend.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was
That's
very
the best.
helpful, I think.
Yeah?
I mean, I probably held that baby for a total of 60 minutes over the course of 3 days.
I felt pretty good in Tampa. I was looking at Rosebud's baby while she was on stage.
That
And I was like,
nice.
look at me.
Look at you.
Back in the fold.
There you are.
Taking care of an infant again.
Yep. You think it's good she's licking the floor?
Yeah.
Dude, Rosebud's baby's so cute. Casey Balsham and Robbie's baby is so fucking cute.
People have babies.
Oh my god, your kid's cute. Comedians make cute kids.
And we were talking before that I said, I truly do think you have like stepmom to a 20-year-old kid
I know.
100% in your future.
I do think stepmom is in the cards for me. I think I might even start like seeking it out.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you want something that's already...
Yeah. All right. She's not okay. Something's going on. Can you? That means that means she wants to throw up. You want to throw up? You gonna eat dirt so you throw up?
What makes dogs throw up? You good?
Looking at you.
Oh, imagine she just turns and
Mabes.
that would be
We're
tough.
all worried. We're all worried. What is going on?
Yeah, I really admire that you still got out that diss when you're like on the verge of tears panicking about this.
She's not crazy.
Doesn't seem to be
distressed.
blocking.
She's. I know you're like I feel her hot breath.
Her breath is 115 degrees Fahrenheit.
I truly believe Mabel is faking this. It's just so we'll let her on the cup so she can be closer to Mike.
I don't know, she really housed that dirt straight out of the plantain.
That did not look like a well dog. You know? Would she? I mean, that was an upright plant moments ago. Now it has zero soil.
That quote unquote soil has been in there since 1995. I don't think I've ever gotten new soil. I almost never water that plant. So she just ate like the driest, oldest dirt.
So that should do the trick.
Yeah, like if she wanted to relieve herself of this food.
Dog choking symptoms.
Distress, pawing at the mouth, none of those. Salivation. I mean, you got a wet mouth, you're a dog. coughing, no coughs, gagging or retching. No, and you're looking at me, so that's the ultimate test. Am I right, ladies?
Yeah, the only time she retched is when I put my fingers down her throat.
Yeah. I mean, that'll do it. And also, you're like, she keeps choking when I poke her esophagus.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, that's where she breathes from. I think she's okay. I think as long as we just let her just be here, she won't die.
Look at her. She can't get enough of you.
All right.
This entire, I swear the entire thing was just so she could get some type of sympathy from Mike. She's like, I'll just eat dirt. She's like one of those girls.
Oh, yeah.
Like, she's like, this is how I'll get him to stay. I'll eat dirt.
I never got one of those. I was always jealous of my friends.
I turned into one of those girls.
Yeah.
When I was drinking.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was in like a really, really low place. And when I say that, I mean like I like threatened self-harm. What?
Oh.
Sorry. She's not being mean. She just, I know it sounds mean.
She's just choking.
Oh, is
No,
that
fine.
also scared me?
No,
Are you choking?
She wants to be inside you.
Okay.
Mabel,
I mean, you can just have sex with me. That is. Erase the part that I was scared. Don't show anyone. Should I go?
What do you think they're talking about?
Does the dog want me out?
Is very intense about you. And that's how she gets. She's like, oh, I just want to fucking
Like in a way she wants to bite me?
No, she wasn't gonna bite you. Although when we play, she does like tenderly bite my arms. But
Good.
when we wrestle, she does put my entire forearm in her mouth.
Until I bleed.
Man, this is really, you know, when people are like, wow, this has gone off the rails. But like this one really did.
I like this show though. I think
Same.
this is what podcast is missing right now. It's too glossy.
Crisis.
Everything's about the ad revenue. This one's about real human panic
Yeah.
and dog choking.
I cannot
it's
see.
definitely salivating.
Now she's drooling.
Yeah.
But she drools sometimes.
Okay. She is a dog.
She drools sometimes. I feel like she can breathe though.
Certainly looks that way. It's like when I eat a chip. Like you ever eat a Tostito and it's just kind of in there and you're like, God damn it, just get down there. You know? Is that what she's going through? With some like bone shard?
Like I feel like right now she might fall asleep.
Okay. Is it like she had just got a concussion though and you shouldn't let her?
Sometimes she just has like these bouts of like intensity. Like when we play, like I hadn't seen her in a couple days, and like even after a long walk, a long morning, she'll want to like wrestle and be like, and just like really get into it, and then she's able to settle down.
Yeah.
So sometimes I think she thinks everybody's here to like wrestle and like with her,
Mm-hmm.
and so she tries to manifest that by pretending to choke.
She's like a toddler.
Something's going on with her digestive system, though.
Yeah. She's working through something.
Maybe it's just a little bit of the rat fur from earlier.
Oh my God! Don't. Well, that scares me too. That she
She ate a rat?
She didn't eat one. She killed two.
She killed 2 rats
What?
just
They-
before your arrival.
She doesn't like punk. There's
Dude, I'm letting this dog fucking lick
No,
my
no,
hand.
listen,
Yeah, that's
and
on you.
Killed
That's really
rats
on
with
you.
his face.
listen.
Her.
Her?
They die because they're scared, not because she like wounds them or like.
What, they have a heart attack?
Yeah, they.
Wait,
Because
how do you know? Did
I
it clutch
examined-
its chest
I have a
and
picture.
fall?
I have a picture. They do the look on their faces. They're like, it works because I'm kind of rat
I'm
looking.
trying not to do my signature loud ass laugh because I'm scared Mabel's going to mistake me for a rat
No, no.
or a killable object of some sort. Did you take a picture of it? Why?
Because I wanted to show that she doesn't
What the fuck? Dude?
like. They're never bloody. Like she doesn't eat them.
But it's
Right.
soaking wet.
No, she just bludgeons it to death.
I think it peed itself.
Its
That's-
back is soaking wet.
Yeah.
It's wet everywhere.
No, I think what Mabel has figured out is actually a special type of torture. Is she's figured out how to soft teeth, but snap their back and destroy every vital organ in their soft bellies. So she's actually like a rat Hitler. That's
She
the
is
most
part-
evil. Yeah.
German Shepherd. So that could be
I
why.
don't like how much she's looking at me above your knee. Like I got something of hers and I did. Like, what is happening right now?
It's Mabel like cannot understand why I can't just find like one man to like live with us. So like every man who comes in here, she's like, this is the one. She's like, this is the one. I'm gonna get him to stay.
Gotcha.
He's gonna love me so much. Wait till he like smells my rat breath and like I like
She needs a father figure.
yeah.
I get it. If anybody gets it, I get it. I fucking get it, Mabel.
The cop from Denver who I'll never bring up again. She was obsessed with this guy. He was huge.
Yeah.
Yep. And just like alpha the fuck out of her. And I was very close to being like, maybe take her. Maybe she could be a police dog. You guys can go fight crime together.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how she'll handle altitude.
Oh, right. Because she can't even fucking breathe.
Yeah.
Are you dying, Mabes? You're fine, right? Now you're just going to sleep? Well, sound off in the comments about what the hell's going on with my dog.
Mabel's fine. She's just on her back with her paws in the air.
I know. Is this bad? Is the foam bad?
She's leaking fluids out of her ass. She's good.
I hope somebody's a vet out there that watches the pod. I'm sure somebody's not a vet, but I'm sure they want to be, and they'll let me know what happened.
That'll be good if this is a banked episode. So in 5 weeks, you could tell her that Mabel is having an inoperable shard of bone just dig through her system.
Why would they sell them as dog bones if they're gonna kill the dog?
They sell a lot of killable. They used to sell lawn darts.
For like recreation?
Yeah.
For like kids?
Yeah. That's a kid died. That's why they pulled it off the shelf. Lawn darts were, I think you like put a circle with a rope and the whole object. Yeah, you put the whole object was like toss it from across the yard. And some kid took a dart to the forehead or something.
Oh, man.
And yeah, that was the 80s. Wild time.
It really
or
was.
90s, whatever it was. But
It was
yeah,
fun though.
I mean, look at that. That's just a full blown murder device.
Yeah. Hurt myself. Not that much. I broke my wrist when I was like 8 riding bikes.
Oof.
Yeah, we had Japanese exchange students. So I think I told this story before, but I flipped over my handlebars, broke my wrist, and my dad was taking care of me. I don't know where my mom was, but he was panicking. And he was scared I had a concussion because I hit my head too. And he was telling this Japanese exchange student to like keep me entertained.
Right.
This guy knew 2 words. One of them was tissue. One of them was like hello. So the whole time he would just be like, hello, tissue, hello, tissue. And I'd be like, I'm going to sleep. This is like the most soothing. Hey, Mabes, stop being annoying. Stop. I know you want to just sit
I'll pet
on
you
him.
at the end.
And just get petted
Is
and
that
everything.
okay?
But
I'll pet you at the end.
look at her.
Yeah.
This is how is Mabel my inner psyche? Like how desperate I am. Anyone, just stay.
Wow, imagine Mabel has been sent here to show you a mirror.
Ugh. I think she's just probably gonna try to throw up on you.
It's like, dude, cut to some flashback of you choking on something and just desperately trying to get a guy to stay here.
I feel like that's like a Sex in the City. That's like an episode. You're telling your friends at brunch the next day. So I'm doing the choking thing. You guys know the choking thing, right? And he won't stay. He like calls an ambulance and like leaves me. Yeah. I had you down.
I'm not usually afraid of dogs, but I don't know why I'm afraid of your dog now.
I don't blame you. She's being a little intense. It's just love.
Well,
She
I wasn't afraid even until you just started using the vague word intense.
Oh, really?
Which just, God knows what that means to certain dog owners, you know?
She would never. She's obsessed with people. She would never bite anybody.
Yeah, that's what
That's what you're like.
everybody
That's what
says
everybody
before their
says
dog
before the
bites
dog
somebody.
bites. Yeah. I guess you're right.
At least, Nicole, keep the memory cards hot.
She wants.
Stop doing that.
She wants to
You're
come over.
also then just fast movement right in front of her face.
She wants to come over there.
Yeah,
Mike was attacked by a dog as a kid.
I was.
Don't worry, Mabel
I was
won't.
attacked by a couple dogs. I got bit by a Dalmatian.
Those are high-strung psychopaths.
They really are. I mean, you know,
They're
they
overbred.
really mismanaged the marketing campaign for Dalmatians when we were kids, because now they like barely show them. Every once in a while, they'll have a Budweiser commercial with a Clydesdale and a Dalmatian riding shotgun. But when we were kids, Dalmatians were the feel-good dog. Look at him. He's got spots. Like that was... I'm just trying to keep it going, you know?
I appreciate you
Trying
right
to
now.
keep the beach ball in the air.
I appreciate
Talking
you.
Dalmatians to Nicole,
Dalmatians
who also is afraid of the dog.
are way too high strung. They're overbred, and you're right.
Is that what it is? They're overbred?
Yeah, a lot of these. Like,
What is their connection to fire?
I don't know why they're fire dogs. Maybe they're.
Just because they look good in a red hat?
I was gonna say like they're easy to spot and like.
Nice.
But like, I don't know why. Well, like, because their coloring, I would think would actually camouflage them in an actual fire, like the smoke or whatever. Good, Mabes, eat the dirt. I don't care.
Yeah, get in there, dude. Full buffet.
We don't care anymore. Eat the
No,
dirt.
it'll help. Whatever will help. I can go outside and just like get a couple fists full of grass and give it to Mabel.
Oh, I'm gonna take her out after this and see what she does. She's being weird though.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
When's this coming out? Will people have a pretty swift like follow up?
No, dude, she'll be dead by then. It's like a week out.
It's tough. It's tough. Sorry, everybody. I guess we'll know before you
I
do.
don't know.
You'll see Kerryn in a puffy-eyed episode next week,
Oh God.
eulogizing Mabes.
The thing is, the big dogs. Shut up.
Really just too serious.
I know.
So sad.
I'm just trying to be silly over here, and
No.
man, I'm gonna get so blamed for this somehow too. It's gonna be, oh God, what a bloodbath.
She's not gonna die. Don't worry, you guys. You know I have
No.
money. I'm gonna save her. We'll fix her. Whatever is going on with her. My thing is that like big dogs don't last as long as little dogs. And
No, they're
why?
like big people.
Yeah.
It's the same reason why, like, you know, large guys have heart failure. It takes
Yeah.
a long time for their blood to pump in their bodies.
Yeah.
And also, I think they're dumber, right? Like their brain is smaller per capita of their body. Does that have anything?
Yeah, because a small brain, it has to do all the jobs of like
Of all the, yeah, it
telling
has
the parts.
to really.
Like a brontosaurus, which isn't called a brontosaurus anymore.
Okay, I'm gonna make it's an apatosaurus. I'm gonna make a claim here that I don't know if it's true, but if you're a big dog, you still got a small brain. That's kind of like having a weak frequency AM radio.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's not really making it to the next town.
Right.
You gotta be in transmission distance. So its
good.
fucking left hind leg is liable to do anything.
Yeah. Like Mabel's a dumb idiot, you know? Like she like just swallowed a bone and it's stuck in her throat. Now she's eating dirt.
Now she's begrudgingly thinking about biting me because
She's
her
not.
tummy hurts.
No, she's definitely would not want to bite you. She wants to like burrow her head in your lap.
Yeah.
That's what she tries to do to strangers. No, she like mostly sniffs crotches. Like she gets right in people's genitals.
Yeah.
My favorite is when she treats guys' dicks like little doggy doors. And she'll like get under them. I see it's inappropriate and I don't let her do it.
Nude dicks?
I saw a fitness influencer and it's a guy and I think he's straight. He has on silk shorts and you just see his dick bouncing in every. Did you see this?
It's a big thing on Instagram right now. If I bleep, blur, and fucking otherwise mute the word jizz, I get fucking banned for 9 months.
Right.
Can't get a new follower.
Yeah.
Hemorrhaging dates. You name it.
Yeah.
It's all going to shit.
Yeah.
These people stand in front of a fucking backlit, beautiful day window with no fucking
Yeah.
undies on
Yeah.
and a sundress and their upside down McDonald's logo showing clean, and they have 400 million likes.
It's crazy.
6 trill made a
This
month
new,
on
like,
OnlyFans.
you can see the dick underneath the thing. That's kind of new to me. It's been subtle before, but like the flopping of like, you know, like the Michelle Obama deep fakes.
No.
Those videos.
Michelle Obama bat signals.
Yeah.
You could just see her hammer in a spotlight in the sky.
Yeah.
You're like, uh-oh. Big Mike's coming.
That's That's what I mean. Like, it's wild to me that this is allowed. But I mean, but nipples aren't. You can see like genitalia.
They're getting freer with that though too. You're seeing a lot more just kind of.
Shush. What is your issue? What is your issue? Yeah, go throw up then. I'm sorry, everyone.
It's okay.
Why is she being like this? I took her out for like half hour before too.
Maybe because we're paying attention to her.
Yeah.
She's like getting jacked up.
That's probably it.
You know?
She feels our energy. Try my best not to have any.
I'm going to take you on a walk, okay? Then you can eat grass and like throw up or whatever you want, all right? I'm just going to do a little more podcasting. All right. Hey guys, how's it going? What a great time in Austin I had. Michael, you have some road dates coming up you want to share with the people? They listen.
When is this coming out?
Friday.
Oh. Well, this weekend, if you're consuming this on Friday, I'm in Fort Worth, Texas, at the Big Laughs Comedy Club. Brand new room, so hopefully it's ready by the time I get there. I'm also filming a special April 6th in Stamford, Connecticut, at New York Comedy Club.
Oh, cool.
It's just outside of the city. Chris Stefano, my bud, is producing it. Very excited about that. He also will be performing. So if you don't want to see me, come for him. Why not? April 6th. Those tickets are half sold, so get those now at mycanoncomedy.com.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm going to be in the House of Comedy in Detroit, March 7th and 8th.
Why does the dog look like
Dying.
it's enjoying a beach breeze right before it passes away? That's the craziest fucking face I've ever seen.
That's
in
the
my
face
life,
you're seeing.
dude.
I see. I'm like, is she?
It's basking in the last moments of its life. It's 100% what's happening.
Like, shut up. I'm going to kill you. Look at her. Look at
It's
you.
happening.
What, Mabes? What's going on?
Sorry.
House of Comedy in Detroit, March 7th and 8th. And then I'm in Lansing, Michigan at the end of March. Just
Where are you doing there?
I don't know.
Nice.
I think
Fun town.
I forget what the venue
The yoga studio?
Yeah, probably.
I did the yoga studio. It's sick. We'll have fun.
That sounds awesome. I hope it is.
It is.
But just follow me on Instagram. You guys know I put my stuff in the link tree. I put my links in my story. I try to be proactive about it. It doesn't seem to matter. I don't know what else to say.
Oh!
Tell me.
New special. New 420 special.
Oh,
what am I doing? Are we kidding here? Jesus
fucking
Christ.
plug it up.
Yeah, Nicole, C. Lyons, motherfucker. This is why I'm here.
Yeah.
What am I doing?
Come on,
God,
Michael. That's on you.
No, yeah. 420 crowd work special. Nicole C. Lyons directed, edited, geniused by. It's so fucking funny. It's me. It's in Stamford, Connecticut, actually, and then me closing a show in New York. So we're doing two cities.
Cool.
It was insane. We took a bunch of edibles. You did one of them.
Oh, good.
That was an
A
old
different
one that you were up
I
on
thought
YouTube.
it was part of this.
Watch Kerryn's. That one's great. You were.
I had so much fun doing that show. That was a good time.
It was really good.
Yeah.
And man, I mean, just for Scott Chaplin, check it out.
Yeah.
It's
I bet.
you have no idea.
Did he lose it?
You have no idea.
Is it off the rails?
It's just Punch Up Live, but it's in my bio on my in my social media, whatever. Scott Chaplin and Jason Choi. It's ridiculous. I mean, yeah, it's truly. You don't know who any of these people are, but it's like what they do is truly,
my people might.
It will leave a mark.
These guys might.
They'll know Scott. Jason.
Absolutely. I don't know if they know Jason. Just watch it.
Yeah.
Do what we say.
You will know Jason. He's a fucking 6'8" Chinaman.
Consume the content. I feel awkward now.
Because I said Chinaman?
No, because I said consume the content.
This has been like this might be the thing that gets us both to stop. You know, like the full end of the road.
The final episode.
That would be great.
This started with Kerryn saying that she has never cried on a podcast and was about to cry. That's how it started, and now we're here. Someone's gonna cry.
I mean, the
I'm-
dog is taking its final breaths, and
Stop.
nobody seems to care. It's looking off into the distance, thinking about just bones that didn't break into its throat.
I just can't wait for the comment. It was like, your dog was clearly having a trachea and you should have given her 4 soybeans and done the electric slide. Like, I don't know. Like, I hope she lives.
Do you get a lot of dog people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll be like,
Yeah, dogs.
yeah, dog.
Yeah, dog. I wonder what's in a more intense community: dog owners or anti-circumcision people.
Wait, have you gotten in fights with anti-circumcision people?
Yeah, I had like a 4.5 minute chunk on Life Begins about circumcising my son.
Okay.
And it's a bit,
Yeah.
but I mean, yeah, I released it on its own, and it got. I mean, the amount of just really graphic, intense shit from those people was enough. Which, and here's the thing: in the joke and in real life, I understand.
Right.
I understand their perspective.
Yeah.
I don't agree with it, but I
Right.
get it, and I
Right.
understand why you feel so fucking militant. I don't, but a
See,
part of me gets why you're so intense and
I
militant
don't-
about it.
I
Of
sort
other
of,
people's kids' dicks.
That's my thing. Like, I get like having an opinion and making your own choice based on your own opinion, but having one about somebody else's kid is so weird to me. Whatever a parent wants to do with their own kid's genitals, I guess, is up to them. Right? I mean, who am I?
Yeah, who are you?
excuse
You don't
me,
care
I'm
that I'm putting estrogen in his cereal since he's been
Right.
2.
Right.
You don't care about that, do you?
I like knock on their, hey, we're the penis police. What are you doing with that kid's dick? What are you doing with it? Don't you snip it. Let it be real. Let it real. I don't know.
No, I get it. It's just the way they go about spreading their message is not necessarily a way I would necessarily, but not my fight.
All right, we're gonna wrap this up. I think Mabel might be dying. Her eyes are shutting now. And
Has this been the worst podcast in recorded history?
I mean, it's a clippy clip world out there, baby, and we got a couple, and that's all that matters.
That's right.
Follow my cannon.
Are you mad at me?
Never.
Okay.
Why
Are
would-
you? Mabel?
Mabel's not doing okay. Mabel. Or she is, and this was all.
This is fake.
I
dude.
think we're like reading into everything now as
Yeah.
being bad. Like she's really cutely dozing off, and I think it doesn't help that Mike is laying in a dead dog joke every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she is going.
No, she's not.
She's drifting off.
I know.
She looks incredibly relaxed.
Mabel
You're right.
and the camera
You're right.
at the same time.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening. Like and subscribe. Mike Cannon and Mabel for now.
Throwing ass on the gram, getting laughs at the stand. Only she can, only Feehans. It's only Feehans.